and welcome to Confession Corner. Let's go. Okay, so basically these confession corners are just me coming in here to fess up to when I am blowing it in my business. This seems to be my best accountability partner. So here we are yet again. Me confessing to you something that I've been slacking on. So I have some goals for 2024. I have some big fucking goals for 2024. And since we are approaching the halfway mark of the year, I decided to look back on those goals. And one of the goals that I was very firm in back in January is that I was going to record 100 podcast episodes within the year. So for context, last year, all of 2023, which mind you, I started in April, I believe, so I was a couple months behind, but I recorded 54 episodes. So it is a significant jump as far as the amount of podcasts that I need to be putting out. So I need to get my butt in gear and I need to be dropping some podcasts over here because I had this vision. I knew that 100 episodes feels really good to me because this is my most connected place. This is where I feel the best. This is where I enjoy my time the most. And so I really know that I need to commit to 100 episodes. So I have been wanting to do some series, right? So this is part of this kind of like next level of my podcast evolution, if you will. But I want to do these series. And so I want to do the alcohol series. I want to do the religion series. I actually have started setting up interviews for both those series. So that's exciting. And I have also been dragging my feet, you guys. I have been dragging my feet on this because it feels big. It feels scary. I've never done a series. I don't know, I don't even know where to start. Like all these excuses and like old self-sabotaging behaviors, like when the fear comes up, when it's like, ooh, this feels big. This feels expansive, even though it's exactly what I know that I am meant to do, it still feels scary. And for this alcohol series, I don't know why, it feels really big. And I had said that I was going to put this out like after I had not drank for 6 months. I was going to, do this like rebuttal on it all. Rebuttal, is that what we would call it? I don't know. But anyway, I was going to recount my experience with you. And it is interesting because now it's been almost 7 months and I had like on my calendar, like schedule these interviews in May for this podcast series so that we can get it out in May. And instead I've been here overthinking, like, how am I going to tell this story? What are people going to think? What is the delivery? What's the purpose? What's the intention? What's the, just so in my head about what this series needs to be. And honestly, you guys, I don't know what this series needs to be. I've never done a series like this. And I'm still in the middle of my exploring my relationship with alcohol. So it's like everything I'm doing right now just feels big in my business. And so the confession is that I've been hesitating because it all feels fucking scary. To be honest with you, it all feels scary, it all feels big, and it all feels like this unknown. And that's okay. But I am recognizing it and I'm going back to my goals, right? Like, what are the goals that I set at the beginning of the year? And honestly, I also updated some of my goals because some of my goals don't align anymore. So it's like I had said that I wanted to do 4 corporate speaking engagements. Well, that is no longer accurate. I would like to do 4 speaking engagements or workshops. So like just revisiting the goals and making sure that what it says is still what you want. And for me, looking at the 100 podcasts, it is still what I want. So the confession is you're going to be hearing a lot more of me. And I've totally been like dragging my feet on this goal because it feels big and scary, and I'm deciding to change that now. So that's that. One more thing with that though. If you have ever had the desire to be on a podcast, or you know somebody that you know would be really good on my podcast, please pass it along, because interviews are very easy for me. Like it feels just like lighter and more fun for me on my podcast. So I really do think that doing more interviews is going to be how I'm going to reach this goal of 100 episodes. So if you have somebody, or you are somebody that wants to be on a podcast, let me know. And yeah, that's it. Confession Corner. You can expect a lot more of these. Happy Friday, y'all. Sending you so much love, and we will be chatting very soon.